Martin, what do you think is the future of this college?
Let me answer that more generally rather than the specifics of this college. I don't want to be too controversial, but I think with recent changes in government and looking at the track record, a 24% cut in adult education funding, I don't think they're going to reverse that. I think they'll probably do exactly the same next year, because I don't think that this government particularly understands further education sector. Don't think that they appreciate how much is done by the further education sector and how important it is. Vince Cable, for all his sins, bless him, now lost his seat. He was one really passionate voice for further education. Now he's gone, no longer part of the government. I think that's going to have an impact as well. So the bottom line is that if, for example, there's a further 25% cut in further education budget this year, and then God knows what into the future, the only thing that can happen is that colleges will have to merge, close, form partnerships, federations and so on. And more will go to the private sector. It'll be self-funded. There'll be an increase in the loan system for people to do further education courses. And colleges will struggle to pick up the pieces of work that can still generate funding. So higher education courses in colleges, apprenticeships, links to employers, but obviously you want to be teaching on genuine apprenticeships, not pound shop apprenticeships, you know. And I don't see any reason why this college won't be affected in exactly the same way as every other. So I think it's a little bit doom and gloom, and to prepare ourselves for it as teachers in FE, I think we need to equip ourselves with the best possible range of flexible and adaptable and transferable skills so that we can just work in different settings. And of course, you know, one of the ways that you can do that is by becoming more digitally literate. So that's why I want all my colleagues to upskill when it comes to technology. But you know, we've gone through the golden era, and maybe that will return. I think you get to a point in a country where your industry is collapsing and the skills of the workforce are not where they need to be, not just in terms of key skills, but also in terms of those skills for the 21st century that we don't know yet are needed. We're struggling to equip people with all of that, and without FE, it can only be worse. It can only be worse. So we'll be back, but in a different shape and a different size. So sorry to be depressing in response to your question, but that's
You're being
my
realistic.
feelings. Yeah.